Hey, are we live? We're live. Oh my gosh, we're live, you guys. Hi, guys. It's been a minute. I'm so happy to be back with you. You guys, like this season, this holiday season kicked my butt, and I said, you know what? I know I want to do a pretty setup and do all this because this video is probably my most pivotal video. This is going to be the video that you want to watch because this one is going to tie a lot together on how you're going to manifest your 2023 business, your lash business being super successful. You're going to get the clients that you want, the lifestyle you want, everything. If you literally do exactly what I say in this video, I promise you guys, I am the queen of manifesting. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, you guys, but first I wanted to show you TikTok got me on lock with these food TikTok. So I went to Trader Joe's and I got this chicken soup dumplings like trick. Google it on TikTok. It's so lit. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. So basically, to know me is to know that my life is like a literal walking manifestation. Like everything that I do, like I've manifested so much into my life throughout the years. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always believed that I could have whatever I want. Like literally, that it just comes into my reality. And there's so much that I've learned about manifestation, and I might be teaching it somewhere on a secret channel somewhere, but anyways, so I am the manifesting queen, you guys. I know what I'm talking about. So the first thing that you need to know is that you can literally have whatever you want. Yes, whatever you want, you can have it. Like I said, I've literally trained my brain through focus and repetition on becoming the best version of me that always gets what they want. I literally have that belief that everything always works out in my favor, including the perceived bad things. They always work out for my good, guys. So this is literally about owning your ability to decide for yourself that you have the power to control only what you can, which is your mindset, your emotion, and your will to become a better you. So this is about taking that ownership over your life in that way and not letting people or life dictate what is going to happen to you in life. All right, so this is about standing in your power and in your authority, not in an egoic way, but in a way that you have control over the way that you feel, that no one else can make you feel anyway without your consent. So you can literally have whatever you want regardless of what anybody says. Number two, the universe gives you exactly what you believe or energetically align to by way of your emotional state. Meaning, if you're feeling lack consistently, you will align with that. And that includes lack of confidence, imposter syndrome, having issues with money, just so much, like having an issue with your identity, with how you see yourself, and be able to get clientele, like all those things. So your state of life also determines your world view and how you see things, how you see yourself in your place within the world, meaning victim mentality or lack. Again, if you think with those emotions the majority of the time, your emotions, that is what your reality becomes. So the same can be said with the embodying a positive mindset of a leader, a creative, a successful business owner, a creative lash tech, whatever it is that you want. You have to embody the energy that is, because if you could already have what you wanted as you are right now, you would have that. The thing is, you have to become that person. So you have to embody that energy and that mindset. So you have to work on changing your beliefs about yourself and how you see yourself in the world. And I know that this is tough for a lot of us because we're not talking about things like that or have been taught how to do these certain things. All right, so I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to do certain things to move your subconscious in a different direction. All right, so like I said, if you constantly adopt the positive mindset of moving in the direction, that is where your subconscious will carry you. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one, and that is number three, clarity. So what do you want? What is it exactly that you want, and why do you want what you want? And you have to get so specific, you guys. I mean, down to the detail. You have to get like really specific on what you want. You have to be specific and be honest about your intentions on why you want what you want. So writing or scripting really helps affirmations. So you could do affirmations and so many techniques. There's no right or wrong technique. You just have to find the techniques that work for you. However, for me and for creatives, I find that journaling and scripting from the version of you that you would like to be, so from your higher self or your lash boss self, like you scripting and writing out your day from who you would be if you had that clientele or that 6 figures or that luxury life, whatever it is that you want. If you write from that perspective of feeling that, that is what pulls the experience into you. All right, so that is my favorite manifestation technique to use to get into the embodiment of becoming that person. All right, I hope that you're staying with me. All right, so we're going to talk about some practical things that you can do, and this is number 4. So I'm going to give you some practical things, some tangible things that you could do now, even if you don't believe, because I know sometimes saying affirmations over and over again, it's hard for you to believe because it's not something that you can see in a reality. But the thing is, if you want a particular thing, you have to keep it in your awareness. Meaning, this is some things that I've done. For example, I want a successful lash biz. I wanted that. So I keep my logo in my view. So I wear it on my sweatshirts that you might see me. I have my sweatshirts with my logo in it. I sleep in them. I walk around in it. My logo is always somewhere in my vision. My logo is on a lot of things. I have a sign with my logo. I always associate that and I look at it and I feel abundance when I look at that. So it's always in my scope of view. So I'm going to pull to me the abundance because what I feel when I look at that energy is what brings the clients, the lash students, the business, the money, the success, the attraction, the magnetism. It's what pulls it to you. So if you don't believe me, I'm literally going to show you some proof. So I'm going to put up pictures so you guys know that this year I got my dream car, my exact dream car, down to a T, and it came to me by keeping it in my awareness. So I'm going to show you how it pulled it into me by using my awareness. So I'm going to tell you the simple things that I've done, and you could do this with anything you want. If you want a lash business, just tailor it to that. If you want the success, the money, the clientele, whatever it is that you want, you could tailor it to this, but I'm just going to use some tangible things that I could show you right now. All right, so one thing I did when I decided to get my car was, of course, you know, I have a Range Rover, so I built my car to my liking through the Range Rover website. So I built it to my liking and then I screenshot it and made it my screensaver. And also, I don't have my keys in here, but I got my keychains. I'll put a picture of them. So I got a keychain of my actual Range Rover, and I got a lanyard, a pink lanyard from Range Rover. And I put it on my keys for my old car whenever I had my old car. So I did that before I got my car. So I was always keeping it in my view. Now think of how many times a day I have to pick up my phone or how many times I have to pick up my keys. So it automatically snaps into my awareness, even if I'm not constantly looking and observing the picture on my screensaver. Just that one little glance is putting it in my subconscious. Same thing when I'm grabbing my keys. It's constantly going in my awareness, so it makes it normal to me. So my subconscious says, oh, all she sees is luxury, all she sees is this car, all she sees is that. She sees this type of man, she sees this type of clients, this type of lash students. Like, this is what she sees, so it's going to bring it into me. That energy is going to call it into me, right? So your subconscious does not know the difference, so it has no choice but to pull it in and bring it into your 3D. So where your attention goes, your energy flows, you guys. So like I said, a Pinterest board is another great tool to use. And I could pull up some old pictures, but I have a old board that I had that was like my dream board, where I have my car on there. You guys know I relocated to Austin, that's on there. My workout classes that I now go to that I had never went before, they were in my little dream board. My luxury lifestyle, all the things that I've done, I had them on a separate board where I would keep them in my awareness by going to look at them, and I would add in certain things, or I would just observe them, or I would make a mini wallpaper for my phone and I would put all those things on it like a collage, and I would keep it on my phone or on my actual like other screensaver on my phone. So the point is, you have to keep it in your awareness, you guys. You have to keep it in some view, so that way if you think like a Range Rover now or whatever it is that you want, or 6 figures is too much for you, I'm sure it's going to feel a lot. So if you keep saying to yourself and use affirmations like, oh, I'm a 6-figure lash tech, I'm a 6-figure lash tech, and you're so far from it now to where you don't feel it, or you don't even have the confidence to take the clients, then you have to start working on putting it into your awareness, so that way you lessen the resistance and not make it more than you, because you cannot manifest something that you think is better than you guys. So this is what I'm getting to. Okay, so those are some of the tangible things that you can do. If you have anything that you like to particularly do, drop it down in the comments. I love to hear people's different techniques. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is identity. Now this one is the most important thing. So you have to become the person that you want to be, because honestly, if you were already the 6-figure lash tech, had the habits and behaviors of that person, you would already be it. But it's okay if you're not now. You have to just adopt the certain behaviors. And the thing is, it's all tailored to you and what you believe that you're capable of. So you can sit there and write out your plan and be like, okay, well, I do this, I do that, I take this many clients, I do this in my business, and then you align with it. So you can set the rules and align to it. That's what creating a new identity is. So this comes, and especially when you have confidence, you guys, you need confidence in order to become someone who has 6-figure lash business, or you're not going to be able to keep it. So one of the things that I want to talk about is the shame that comes around having certain things. And a lot of us don't realize that we have a little bit of shame and don't feel worthy to have the things that we want out of life because of childhood trauma or people projecting their insecurities onto us. And so we always have a hard time keeping our disciplines and keeping our mindset in the right place, because we have not identified what that trauma is, and it turns it into not feeling good enough. So then you just never move on your ideas. So the thing is, and this is something that I like to do, you can always place meaning on whatever you feel is right. So I'll say, okay, if I felt not heard when I was younger, yes, that can also be true. But I can also say, yes, I didn't feel hurt when I was younger, but now it's forced me to project my voice and to speak and to help others. So if that did not happen to me, I would not be where I am now. And both things can absolutely be true at the same time. You have to just choose the one that works for you and for your new identity that's going to help you progress in that. I'm hoping this is making sense and that you're staying with me. All right. If you're staying with me, get down in the comments and put a star, because you are a star. You're going to manifest everything that you want. So drop a star in the comments below. With identity, you guys, the secret is we think we are doing manifestations in order to get something, but manifestation is a process of becoming over and over again, learning and growing and expanding your capacity and capability to hold on to more abundance in your life, in all areas of your life. So if you are not the version that feels deserving, you will never be able to keep something that you see as better than you. All right, so you must go first in your belief, and the universe always responds to your belief. If you persist in the fact that you believe that you are worth that 6-figure lash business, or you have the clientele that you want, you're going to bring it into your reality. It has no choice but to meet you. If you've impressed your subconscious by changing the beliefs, your limiting beliefs, it will happen. It literally has no choice but to. So like I said about shame and switching your identity, I literally have something for you guys. So I worked on a 33-page yearly manifesto, you guys. So this is a yearly manifesto. I'm gonna put it up over here. So this is a 35-page workbook for you to define who your identity is and to get rid of your guilt and shame, figure out what it is that's standing in your way, and for you to adopt and write down the new behaviors and habits that you want to be by reverse engineering your 2023 from you already living, being that successful person, and answering questions in a systematic way backwards for you to pick up the behaviors that you need, you guys. So like I said, you guys, I teach this a lot, and I know a lot about this. So I went on ahead and made a guide for you, and you can go ahead and get it over at my store. It's something that you really should invest in, because this is going to help you, and it's going to be something that you can reference over and over again throughout the year to go back to the behaviors that you need. So check the link in the description below. All right, so back to the video. All right, you guys, so the last thing that we're going to talk about is, this is a key factor that when it comes to having services or providing services and becoming a leader in your industry, this is something that we don't think of. So your success is attributed to how much you have the ability to serve others, how well you serve others, how well you bring value to others, how well do you invest in things, in being more in the flow of your business. So how well do you see yourself? How is your worldview of yourself? Do you take care of yourself? Do you self-care? Do you see yourself as worthy? Do you do for yourself what you would do for other people? Or what is your intention? So this is one thing that I will tell you, because I know a lot of you want to make a lot of money, and there's not a problem in that, because you have to be honest about what you want. But at the same time, if you could help somebody solve their issue, you're going to be more wealthy than ever. Because people, if you ever look out around it, people who offer services, it could be anybody, who, whether it's coaching, whether it's whatever. Take Apple for instance. They are wealthy because they are helping serve people and solve a problem. All right, so the more that you can serve people and really be genuine in your intention for it, you guys, and I promise you this, it will come back to you. Now, if you're always out here just looking for money, I promise you, you're always going to be chasing it. But the relationships and the connection to people, your energetic signature is going to send off what it is that you are really trying to say, you guys. So be mindful of that. So your ability to serve is directly linked and tied to how well you're going to do in your business, how well you show up for yourself in life, and your intentions are going to be the main driving factor in that. All right, and this is something that you can't escape. So it's not whether it's a good or bad intention. You just have to know that only pure intentions get long-lasting, stable results. All right, I got one more thing for you guys. All right, so you know how we talk about niching, and I know you've downloaded all of my free worksheets, and if you haven't, I literally don't know what you're doing. There's so many of you that have downloaded them throughout the year, so I'm so glad that you guys are using it and loving it. So they are always going to be there for your use. So I know we talk about niching a lot, and I know a lot of people don't know how to find their niche or kind of figure out how to maneuver in being a solo beautypreneur. So I wrote an ebook for you, and this is more so of a guide, you guys. If you are struggling to define your niche or find your lane in the beauty industry, if you don't understand the basics of maintaining your service-based beauty business, this straightforward ebook, it will guide you to discover your niche. It will help you define your brand, grow into entrepreneurship, understand and manage your finances, and how to understand how to do taxes, and special tips for how to save money on taxes, and how to achieve your mindset and manifest in a way to help you sustain your business, you guys. So I also have that as well. It'll be in the link in the bio, and you could honestly get both of these products for like $20 or something like that, you guys. Y'all know I don't come for y'all hard with the money like that, so I want to help you guys. So invest in yourself in these products, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here because it's getting a little late, and I'm gonna edit this real quick. So I hope that you guys have that new year that you are looking for. I hope that you get the clients. I hope that you get the love, the success, the money, the cars, everything that you want, because you deserve it. But you have to believe with yourself first that you are worthy of everything that wants to come into your life. All right, so go ahead and grab those resources, and don't forget to put a star down in the comments if this vibe with you, if I vibed with you and you want me to teach you how to do lash extensions. I do offer that private 2-day workshop with me, so it's going to be in the bio as well. I have January dates up. We already have a few people booked, and yeah, you guys, we're gonna do this. If you need help, I'm here for you. So we're gonna expand our consciousness and get what it is we want out of life. All right, you guys. So I hope that this year ended out great for you. It ended out great for me. I'm so excited for what 2023 has to offer. And again, I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Bye.